Hey guys, we're back with the whispering. Let's try and actually find out what was that. Oh. Must admit, Franklin, it feels like I've been waiting around forever for my business meeting with Mr. Willows. The sun here is on bright and warm at minutes 10. I can... Well, doesn't seem like there's anything else to do at the moment. Oh. Wareham Willows, 4 out of 13. I do believe I found an opportune location for a new home. A verdant glade surrounded by rivers, teeming with fish and unbalanced wind game. A complication exists, however. The glade is home to a tribe of savages called the Quantaco. I've heard tell that they are peaceful folk, but it confounds my mind to think that savages with neither government nor laws would contain an amount of civility for an opponent bruise. But I should do my part as a member of your race and extend to them the decorum upon which I was robustly reared. I should have myself as though I were a business meeting with other refined gentlemen. That sounds nice. Alright. There. Thinks his body's somewhere in the guest house. Well, I need to get... Oh. Oh my, has it been quite chilly as of late? Please take a coat. At least the house should go cold. That's such a bit. Thank you kindly, sir. But I assure you, miss, the pleasure is all mine. Ho 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 ho. Nope, it can't hurt me. Alright, for God's sake. Flair LaRue. I arrived in California last week and I've luckily already managed to find work for myself. I am a dancer in this local saloon. It's not the glamorous life here, I'd imagine, but it's something that I need for now. The saloon also runs a brothel in its walls, but can never resort to such a profession. Most of the town is owned by a man named Wareham Willows. I've seen the man, but his name is on the lips of almost all I meet. He even owns the saloon where I work. Those are the rumours about him, so good some bad, I do not know which to believe. No, my place looks like I said it's... Oh, right. Ah, tool shed, that should have what I'm looking for. Yep. John Elsborn. I've heard stories of this place when I was growing up from my grandparents and learned about its history in school. I never knew what to believe. The stories of our family told a dark history of brutal genocide and inhuman enslavement of our people, the Quantaco natives. The history I learned in school was quite different. Wareham Willows, the former of the place, was depicted as an independable, wealthy tycoon, around whose inglorious were sprouted. The fact is, I see evidence for both sides of this argument, and that evidence is strewn about these grounds. Very interesting. Alright, that should take me right to the guest house, shouldn't it? Yeah, okay, good, good. So it's a great amount of breathing energy here, but let's get close. Mistake, Elena! No, this isn't right. We've unearthed these angled souls of the dead. Go get her now! Ah! I'm being attacked! Oh, so slowly. I am baffled by this, Lynn. I'm sure my body would be found here. I remember falling around the dirt. It's a pit of despair. Please, Lynn, we must continue search. I already know where his body is. Oh! Gasp straws. There's so much in this place that it's sad. Why is there such a feeling of darkness here, and why would someone want to take my dad? Flying Hawk doesn't know enough to give me solid facts either. I was so many under pressure it makes me want to cry. My energy feels so sapped for everything I've seen, but it doesn't matter. I have to keep searching no matter what. Going down. Oh yes, we're getting close to Human Boy's presence, hopefully. Or nearby, whatever it said. Sure enough, my body lies in the dirt just beyond the walls of the well. Flying Hawk's ghost. Oh! Thanks for your help, Elena. We're honestly throughout the world without you. Can I now finish my journey to the afterlife? Should luck in finding your father. I assure you he lives, but you must hurry. We're watching over you. Goodbye, Elena. Another rest in peace now, Flyhawk. Because of you, I know my dad's in the mansion somewhere. Thank you for everything. No bad, no bad. No bad. Forever alone. Clarence going now, he's resting in peace somewhere. I'm happy for him, I really am. You were on this road for too long. I just wish you didn't have to leave me all alone. I feel a bit lost to him. You didn't leave me with nothing after all. I don't think I would have gotten this far without his help. In fact, Sam, I know what I have to do. Go find a way into the mansion. It's so big and scary for outside, I really don't know what to do. But it means finding my dad, I'll do everything if I have to. Chapter 2, Wortham's Warrior. Wortham Willows. I met with Kantako's shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We needed to discuss the bearing of this land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, and the veil between this life and the next was thinner here than elsewhere. I spoke of Martha, that he could help me see her again. Believed him, and he offered his peace pipe. I wasn't sure, but the man told me that it would help me free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man that I must let go of her if I wish to see her again, as my spirit must be pure. He sat in the mediation for some time, and mine raced all the while. A bout of paranoid seized me, and I realised what this man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for a future, having a life of live a life of savagery. I knew he was trying to poison my mind, and I would have waged that that smoke was of nefarious intent as well. I refused to abide such insolence. I stood from my seat and challenged the next to fight me, but he did not stir. I wrapped my hand around his throat and still he did not move, till I left the light leave his body and he slumped down. I realised my grip, my fingers peeked from his skin as he fell back from me. I exited the tipi and gave my men the order to purge these vile savages from the serve, as God will command me to. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse as the rest of the battle. Just a little girl. They're savages after all. Huh? I wonder who that could be. Sauce and maybe worm didn't have such bad taste, eh? I don't know. He does seem to be a bit of an asshole. Oh, I fucking haven't turned off notifications, man. I'm sorry, I'm just the fucking worst when it comes to that. I'm among the few remaining of my bloodline, descended from a line of powerful shaman. I may not have the powers they once did, but I'm tuned for nature remains the same. It takes me some time to recognise it, but there's a subtle edge at play here. The apparently very air I breathe, the veil between the planes of life and death is a place of fin. So to pass between planes as though the osmosis is almost indescribable. The way I can feel their presence here. I wouldn't know what it all means. What's that guy in there? Ah. Alright, now we just need to find a way up there. Don't we? Who's that entering the mansion? You must be speaking with me first. I don't even know where you are. You outside or something? No, I don't get it. All right. Ah, there you are. That's not you. My poor Darby, his murderer is never found despite my efforts. I was looking at his death for something stopped me the first day. I don't know what it was. Please help me, Elena. I can't rest his murderer is found. No. No, nee. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's just a wee lass. Horman's my best mate. You won't be getting past me. You don't want to see the lines of you. My wife's more inclined to wasting time with little girls. Darby hollering. I met a huge man inside the mansion named Darby. He has a strange accent that sounds Irish, but I'm not quite sure. He didn't want to talk to me much, but he did mention someone named Wartham. Figured was the man who owned this mansion. We learned about him in school. He helped to create our town. I don't know why that Darby guy would mention him, but he didn't want to tell me much. He even yelled at me, so I left him alone. Don't know why he'd be so mean to a little girl. What Dirk? Fuck Dirk guy. No idea. Oh, that belongs in a museum. That's so funny. I hate art. Martha and Marcus. Alright, it's locked. Oh wow, I was doing a wee Twitch dance there. Go up. Move the commando for X. Move the possessed trophy room key. The key has such fine detail. Very snazzy music. It's way better than that other horrible music, man. Like, Jesus Christ, that music was horrible. This isn't very safe. Oh no, it's not safe. Darby O'Halloran. Today is the day of excitement. To be sure, I am travelling with my best mate, Warren Willows. To the great unsettled west, we seek our fortunes there, and I clear say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts of the savages that await us. Warren is but a gentle man, and lads my size, so I feel it is my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I don't know who would have become of my family. Or what would become of it? Lolo gave us to work where no one other would. I feel it is my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. Share his burdens as best as I can. Alright. I'll go to the stream. Oh, Fox. Ah, I thought it said something. Didn't say shit. Oh my. John Elkhorn. I've enjoyed doing it in the mysterious of this. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much there, and I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, and that was the most spiritual endeavour I could hope to perform at the time. I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I am in these pages that I've seen no other living man has seen. I ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't yet know. The Beyond shows. Oh wow. Oh, hi you. I am one of the workman's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. Oh, okay. Claire. My hand's trembling was that all I could do is hold the pen as I write Tyrion. I've even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I've only just come from the most wonderful evening of my life. I failing to catch my breath. Warren Willows, the town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night on the town. And what a night it was. Notwithstanding the secrecy, I've never been treated so much like royalty. I could not believe it. Every setting I was there was amazing. We truly had a feast, which did dishes that covered every inch of the table. Afterwards she took me to a play. I had never been to a play before. My head still swims for all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman. The woman was hoping to see him again soon. And now I must rest. I can feel my hair fluttering in my chest. Oh, my heart fluttering in my chest. Oh, walk right past because of how spooky it is. Cute basis, I just want to take it home with me. Thief! Darby O'Halloran. All the men, Rutherland included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain from a disdain for the plain on their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward. Worst thing I will do, I will not repeat here. Warren was giving me a job as supervisor of the mines, a good job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see that little girl in my dreams, and look on her face, you realise what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind's playing tricks on me. I don't know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours in the morning, drenched in sweat. My racing style of my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes all the time to remind me of my evils. Nice. So many old books. What are they doing? What this? A letter from work, man? Letter to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, send this letter in secret. I need your help as your silence Darby O'Halloran has died by my hands. His madness has overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I got never myself to handle his corpse, and I have a room and a casket in the catacombs. I want you to place his body in. I shall visit later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You're the one I could trust as attached, Jeremiah. I want to give him Christian Science Matter, Warren Willows. Oh no, I killed Darby. Darby! Just taking a casual stroll, man. Alright, let's see if we can open this. Nope. There was one other that knew of Wortman's deed. Before I meet my end, I have a secret meeting with him. Tell us at 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. Alright. I guess we'll go to the tool shed then. 4 o'clock. Why is it? Oh, he hanged himself. I used to tell, but Mr. Wortman asked for my help one night. I dug a grave for Mr. Darby. I kept a secret tunnel, but I couldn't hold it in anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one would find him. You could have the key to the room. I must want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. Alright, to the catacombs then. And friends like these. I just feel like that man Wortham, he and Darby were best friends. He killed poor Mr. Halloran. Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned it in school that he was a murderer. They only said the nicest things about him, how he helped to tame this wild land, how it thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what I believe anymore. Fuck him. Frack him. Just frack him. Let's try and find the catacombs. Catacombs? This is a garden. I think that's how you get to the catacombs, isn't it? I wish you could run when you're down here. Like, it would have made the game a lot better. You can run and out, but no, that's not very nice, okay? You can't just run in places like this. Nah, I know there's nothing down there. I know for a fact that there's nothing down there. Willows State Groundskeeper? Maybe through here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the shirt is so stained in blood! Holy shit! What the hell? You gotta get the spooky masteries. You see the white men? I picked flowers for them. That said we should be peaceful. I can't open it. No. Do I rest, alright? Resting is for losers. And I am not a loser. Alright. No, that's not the right place. Well, he wants me to open the thing, so that'll be for later. To the mansion. There's one of that. I know. I already talked to him. My shirt. I always wore it ever since that day, the day of the massacre. What are you doing with it? You're like the little girl in the garden, always reminding me of the past. Time remains. Words don't work to describe how I'm feeling. I feel so hopeless. Everything I've learned about the past makes him seem horrible. And that's where we all come from. Is this where it came from? How can we hope to do any better? We all killed each other selfishly for generations. Right now, it doesn't say it's going to get any better. But there has to be something better than this. There just has to be. I'll find it, and if it doesn't exist, I'll create it. Nice. I don't know. Maybe I need to go back to the tool shed for some reason. I got no idea. Generally. Okay then. No, fuck off. How do I get my inventory up? It's not that button. I don't get it. Maybe I need to go to the girl in the garden now. Oh, you met the white man. Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Okay. Soaring bouquets. Though all the deer clear of this place, I met a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. Oh! That's harsh. Makes it sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower. My name is Flying Hawk. This is my daughter, Skyflower. And she told me she's gathering flowers for the white men. I miss coming here with mum and dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers, maybe it'd cheer me up some. Alright, oh, can I get out my Diane, man? Excusez-moi. Darbyl Halloran. My hands shake as I write. The day has been the worst of my life. We went to see savages to find which rumours proved to be true and which false. Some said they were violent folk, while others claimed them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited inside the shaman's tip, while Wortham saw his course inside. He was different when he came out. I don't know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grin on their faces. They stayed put. I'll go around towards the flowers at hand. He told me to do so. He said she to murder my sons in his sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. Should I do this from a rifle? And he kept yelling at me, just to be a man, do it. Brought my gun and brought down upon her. She fell to the ground and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and I was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. Cold peace, man. Darby's a piece of shit. Darby! Do I go for the opening whip? I just want to walk this way. Bom bom ch, bom bom ch. Oh, you got fucked up big time. In life, I was a comedian. I bet you could guess why I killed myself. Well, ghosts are said, they say, boo hoo hoo. You say I'm in limbo by the loons of me. Looks at me. You could see, okay. What a pretty flower. That's kind of funny, right? I guess. Like, I don't know what the joke is, but I guess it's funny. God, there's so much. Look at this. A what? An animal could probably... Alright. Look at that flower on this key. Darby O'Halloran 5 out of 6. The image of the girl that haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace from my axe. I've been looking for any of the Quantico that may have survived a massacre. I found some circles, but one does not know of them. He can never find out they exist. I am sure to what he would do if found out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They instead allowed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why, I do not know, but having a name to place there brings me some measure of comfort. When I can see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. That's cool. She's a goddess of some kind. Double Horan. Despite my troubles, I managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name. I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland. And when we met, we knew it was love. We married just as last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happy together. She knows my past. She helped me through my terrors in the night. She holds me to the every bureau gate. I don't know what I would do with her, or she's my reason for living it now. Alright, that's cool. The hell is this pish? We're in Willows, 6 out of 13. We dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves after all. For the traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I decided that we shall entomb the dead men there, and it will be used as a masochin for my estate, for my dearest Martha. I had a great coffin built at the entrance to the catacombs, so I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possible precious metals. We use it to foundation for mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune. Aye. Oh, I wish I had somebody to cut these vines. That's what they are. I wonder how the statue broke when all the others are still standing. Merv the possessed purple flower. Ooh, my spooky possessed flower. Ooh, that's so dumb looking. I'm coming. I'm a ghost. I'm still a possessed spooky flower. God's sake, man. Played for one another, how neat. Wait, what? Oh, great. Woof woof. Alright, I guess we'll follow the dog. Ghost dog. Woof woof. One, two, three. Woof woof. The ghost dog did it. Okay. Thanks, Scrappy. Oh wow. Well, I'm Marty Simmons. I see you found my dog Buford. Alright. A magnetic flower. Oh, tree monsters! I don't think I'm going the right way, am I? I'm Marty Simmons. Nope. Still no fucking hang on. Miss me, miss me. I don't think this is the right way, but even so, I'm still trying to find my way. Oh! Why is it still standing? Hey, don't touch me, bitch. These tree monsters are really terrible. Like, they can't even get you. Oh shit! Oh no! I was captured! I'm in the same place. Yes, I am. Oh. Oh, so funny. So fucking funny. Yeah, but kid now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just know I'll cheer him up. Yeah, she already told me. God's sake. Well, lass, if I can kind of forgive, I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. And is your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye bye for now. What do you mean by that? Exactly. We killed them, Elena. We killed them all, and I, the worst one of us. I bashed the little girl's skull with the butt of my rifle. Warren gave me that order, but that doesn't. It's just what I did. I've come fighting. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned to a fiery hell, but I have made peace with that. When I find your father, be sure to hold him tight when you do. Bye bye, Darby. Darby departs. First flying all easy, now Skyflower and Mr. O'Hare, and just when I was beginning to like him too, he turned to be a nice man and a good person, despite some of the fights he'd done in life. I'm happy for him and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the airport for too long. It was high time they both got to go home. What about her? Oh, for fuck's sake, you're not going to the fucking place, huh? Whatever then. Do what you want. Warham's woman. Well guys, that is going to be Whispering Willows for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope to see you again for the next part. Bye!